Hey, what's up, guys? It's Deca here. So, I finally got around to seeing all of Dino Fury Season 2, and I'll be giving my review of it. Now, instead of giving just another basic summary slash review like I've done before, I wanted to talk about the things that I liked and I didn't like about it, and I thought I split it up into three groups. Now, first, let's start off with the good. The action this season is much better than before, mainly because they're using Sentai footage, which obviously looks way better. Also, I love the new powers and new weapons they get like the Dino Fury Cycle, Dino Chucks, Dino Knight Armor.
Ready! Ha! Dino Knight Armor!
Pack a Smash Armor,
Now, what else can I smash? Oh yeah!
Smash Blast!
and the Terra Freeze Armor.
I feel pretty fly!
And of course, the Dino Master Saber.
Dino Master Saber! Dino Master Mode!
First, Ion finally got to use a sword, and the armor it gives him and anyone else who uses it is just amazing. I liked seeing Javi finally standing up to his dad, and that we finally got to see Rafcon. Interestingly, it's no longer a giant desert like the one we saw in Season 1. It has tons of vegetation and water. I would have liked to see the futuristic city that Zato showed everybody back in Season 1. Probably my favorite episode was when Zato stood up to the Blue Morphing Master and called him out on his hypocrisy.
Wait, never intervene in the lives of mortals? Since when? You created teams of Power Rangers. And you helped us during the Great Sporix War 65 million years ago.
Exactly. What changed?
His evidence that we saw was clearly limited to just Beast Morphers and Neo Saban, probably because of some contract issues with Hasbro, but still, it was good. The final fight was so well done. It used some of the most loved and creative fight sequences from the Rangers' debut episodes in Season 1, like Ion's surfing, Izzy's athletics and javelin abilities, and Javi's double sword attack. All this combined with Zato sacrificing his life made this feel like a truly epic end to Dino Fury. And even though the final morph was a bit corny, at least it was quick instead of the long and never ending morphing speech. Plus, it made me excited for Cosmic Fury. Also, Ollie being turned into a toy. That was really funny.
On the plus side, I'm limited edition. I'm worth a fortune. But I also only have 5 points of articulation.
As for the bad, I hate how the Rangers still have to announce their attacks, powers, and morphing, etc. Like I said before, it's a huge waste of time and it leaves them wide open for an attack. This was proven in this episode when they got blasted.
Likey! Toast! Electro Dino Key! Ready!
Have fun sleeping with the fishies.
Didn't see that coming, did ya? Blazing Dino Key! Ready! You'll see firsthand how
Again, the hotline is still a thing in this show, but at least we rarely see it this season. What I can't understand is how these monsters can just walk around town in the open and it takes forever for these people to call. Also, why hasn't anyone traced these calls to find out where the Rangers Command Center is? Even though Javi finally stood up for himself, I hated the band that he had to join that episode. I thought they looked stupid as hell, and Hasbro was just using lazy, outdated stereotypes for the aesthetic. Like how the guitarist had this giant mohawk from the 1970s, and the lead singer looked emo, with the hair and eyeliner and everything. But his personality was the complete opposite. This guy was a complete douchebag who thought that he was better than everyone else.
Hey, Power Rangers. Very cool. So do you guys want an autograph or?
We're not here for you, Flapjack.
Another problem was the villains constantly reusing monsters as if no one's going to notice. Like Wreckmate, who was destroyed in Season 1 when Zato and Ion used the Mosasaur. Then using Lord Zed, again. And when he comes back, bringing back Scrozzle from Beast Morphers. And then Boom Tower, again.
Is that Boom Tower?
That tower had no power! You can call me Boom Blaster!
And finally, for the stupid. During the Triple Sun Festival, The Rangers taking pictures in the command center and posting them online for everyone to see. This clearly explains itself. Also, apparently there's a fix-it Dino key which restores anything that gets damaged when the Rangers are fighting. I guess this is how they handle all the destruction they cause during their Megazord fights. This reminds me of Superman 4 when he uses his laser vision to fix the Great Wall of China. Now, I didn't know he had this power. Let me know in the comments if you knew about this power. Anyway, back to the Dino key. Besides Harvey losing it because he left it out in the open, the sad part is a couple of episodes later, Izzy ruins her girlfriend's prom dress, and nobody even thinks to use the Fix-It Dino key. I guess Hasbro just forgot that they created this thing, or they just pretended that it never existed and hoped nobody would notice. And this show continues to have the Rangers summon their weapons while unmorphed. Again, if they can do this, why do they even need to morph in the first place? Why was Dr. Akana in Japan this season? Since she discovered the Power Rangers' identities at the end of season 1, I always thought and hoped that she was going to be working with the Rangers in the command center just like Billy in Power Rangers Zeo. Instead, she only makes a couple of cameos here and there, and the only time she uses her skills to help the Rangers in the command center is in the last episode. Wasted potential. How come Void Knight never looks for his long lost child? Even when he brings his wife back to life, all he wants to do is leave Earth, and he even has a spaceship ready to go. I don't know why Void Knight never bothered to tell Void Queen when she was still human that their daughter was still alive. I know that making Amelia a Ravkonian was a last minute decision that came out of nowhere, but the whole series would have been so much better if Void Knight and Void Queen were looking for her. Hell, Void Knight even explained to the Rangers that Void Queen was crazy because she wanted her daughter back.
She's full of hate because she lost you. But she has no idea her daughter is someone she's trying to destroy.
Have you forgotten what the humans took from us?
No. I'll never forget.
And Void Knight knew from the beginning that Amelia was his daughter, yet this is only acknowledged in the last episode. One more thing about this situation. If this really wasn't just a last-minute decision by the writers, then Zato would have been able to tell that she was from Ravkon on the first episode when he read her mind. He would have been able to tell that she was not a regular human like Ollie. Or at least, the show could have hinted at that throughout the whole of Season 1. Like Zato saying things like, "When I read your mind, it wasn't like Ollie's. It felt different. It felt similar to my mind. Like, maybe you're from Ravkon." Could have done something like that. This was just wasted potential. A lazy last-minute attempt at making a tragic backstory. And of course, let's not forget Zato descending down from the heavens as the White Ranger, just like Tommy. Only so he can tell the Rangers that Lord Zed is back. Again. Seriously, Hasbro, when are you gonna stop trying to reboot Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? It's over already. Just let it go. And how could I forget the random cabbage merchant?
Look out! Oh, my cabbages!
Clearly somebody was watching a bit too much Avatar and decided, let's use that meme.
My cabbages! You're gonna pay for this!
Anyway, that's my thoughts on Dino Fury Season 2. Overall, this was a good season and I can't wait to see Cosmic Fury.
Dino Fury keys! Smooth.
Link to Morphin Red!
Smooth.
Ah yes, coolio.
Oh, okay, cool. Coolio.
Dino Fury Power!